just lost my dog. I just lost my dog. Whatever my bro, whatever my girl, whatever my reek. Smoking them keys. You know I'm a achiever. You know I'm a reader. Dilema. Hola Mimi. Dilema. Hola Mimi. Dilema.
Looks like our good deed has already brought back some wildlife. Suppose I spoke too soon.
The dragon's perched on that structure. Should we find a way up? Now that I've spent time in Asgard, it's strange to imagine Magni and Modi there. Sif raised them both, right? She seems like a good mom. Maybe a little overprotective.
A good mother? Not the Sif I knew. In a culture as debaucherous as the Aesir, being a paragon of womanhood meant being a fierce fighter and a fiercer drinker. She and Thor seldom knew a moment's sobriety, whether brutally dealing with their enemies or, just as brutally, raising those boys.
What do you mean?
Another time. We must focus.
If we go much further, we'll be right on top of the oak. Better be sure we're ready.
We fight!
Yeah! I got that!
What's your right?
Oh my god.
Yeah! Stay quiet!
Okay, well, flop that one. Time to lock in now.
Yeah! I got that!
was ours, you opportunistic sod.
He went back to his perch. Let's go after it.
Okay.
Triss, I saw Durlin again too. After we forged the spear, Odin appeared. He had Durlin with him, threatening him, as if he knew I would know him.
But if Odin knew all along, then while we were pretending not to know each other, he was pretending not to see through us. Man, he really is a good liar. If the river's flooded, do you think we can reach some new parts of the crater? Mimir, we were talking about how Thor and Sif raised Magni and Modi, and you said they raised them brutally. What does that mean?
Oh, little brother. I know you didn't have an easy childhood, but you can't fathom how much worse it can get. Imagine learning discipline by having thrashed into you time and again. That was Thor's approach, the same one Odin used on him. Poisonous notion of manhood passed down through generations. A grim inheritance, leaving all of them the poorer.
Well, Sif doesn't drink anymore. Neither of them do.
I am quietly flabbergasted to hear it.
I get the sense it's more recent for him, but I know he loves his daughter.
I expect that's the explanation. Sif goes straight and hopes that raising a good daughter will redeem their past failures. Thor struggles. Maybe she gives him an ultimatum after some breaking point or other.
Like what he did to Modi, that night he found us.
Oh, that's a deft guess, lad. And if that ultimatum worked, well, good for them. Truly. Lovely. Now you can open that gate without that ogre hurling detritus at it. Look at that. Fancy a dip, brother? Another one of those mysterious crystals.
was that? Did the lake just react to us destroying that crystal?
It would appear.
The lands of Vanaheim are certainly more alive than those in other realms. Perhaps it's glad you got rid of that crystal.
Huh. Seems like the pond still wants something. What if you threw a crystal in? Whoa, it worked! Look, it gave us a gift in return. Look, armor. It's like this pond rewards us for giving up those crystals.
That's handy. Good thing we collected all those crystals in the first place, eh?
Done, how many? Is that all? No more?
Spring. Time of rebirth. Renewal.
Oh, I've missed the smell of those flowers. I'm sorry, kid. Just come back already.
Cool.
Enemy, left flank!
That wisp is feeding on the wildebeest.
We will stop it.
You scared it off. It's going back home to its spring. was scared. And in pain.
Not anymore.
Aye. Better that it had some relief in its final moments.
Anyway, we should look around. See if any other wisps have gotten loose. Look, another wisp. Feeding on that ibex. Do you need any healing? Hey, you're sure. Look, the wisps are locked in the spring. Something must be keeping them in there, right? Another hungry wisp. Work is hell. What's that? You're welcome. He was nice. I wonder what's keeping the wisps contained. At least something around here, huh? Inside it. Something angry. Hey, look! A metal plate with glowy runes all lit up. Think we do this by getting all the wisps back into their springs? How about that? They must have combined! You gotta take it down, Father!
Oh, I felt that one,
The springs! Now's our chance!
Leave yourself an opening. Don't waste it.
You gotta take out these springs! Well, that's the wisp taken care of. But I don't understand how they escaped and formed that thing.
Chains only hold for so long. Eventually, those who wear them will break free, one way or another.
You can say that again, brother.
My brooch. I need the other half.
Meeting the Lady of the Forge really brought back some memories. I thought it was only in my homeland you'd see such things.
Mermaids who forge weapons.
Aye. I remember very fondly a lake nymph called Nimue. Very talented with a sword.
Mimir.
I meant that literally. Shame on you. She made the best swords in all the Isles and had big dreams about what she'd do with them one day. I wonder what became of her. Lad, am I right in getting the sense you've actually gotten to know Thor's daughter somewhat?
Yeah, dude's great. Wants to be a Valkyrie one day. And she deserves to be. Of course, I told her all about the Valkyries we faced, but I'm not sure how much she believes me. They didn't go great when I tried to tell her stories about her grandfather, though.
Anyone can have a blind spot when it comes to family. Some only learn the truth in the hardest way. I smell blood.
We are near the feeding ground.
Ah, well. Let's not go in unless you're ready for a fight, then. Another crystal for the pond.
You know, I really miss the nice dragons from Midgard.
I'd say we put something of a dent in the dragon population of this crater.
I can already hear the difference. Prey animals. They're a lot less scared. Glad we're sending those ravens back to Niflheim.
I live to drink another day. Well, in Folkvanger at least. Now I can meet my friend and make amends.
You owe us a story first.
I was at the mead hall. Thor was there. He had a drinking companion, some sort of creature, the likes of which I had never seen. It had this barrel of mead that seemed to never go empty.
What were they doing?
Getting blind drunk from the looks of it. They were passing drinks around, reveling. Everyone had a table too many, but Thor... he was by far the drunkest of any man there that day.
Mimir, what do you make of this?
Thor has always loved a strong drink with questionable company, but I've never heard any word of his creature companion. This isn't a lot to go on, I'm afraid.
Well, we know one thing. Thor was totally drunk when the valley was destroyed.
There's still much we do not know, and whether your mother was involved remains unclear.
another crystal for the pond. You've got a few crystals. Why not pay the pool a visit?
Hope I did the lady proud. Don't get killed in the meantime.
So I got the sense Vanaheim wasn't supposed to be so humid. Was that the effect of Fimbulwinter there?
To a great extent, it seems.
So Midgard had endless night and cold. Svartalfheim had earthquakes. Alfheim had the light randomly pulsing. But Asgard didn't seem to be having any effects at all.
Odin had a long time to prepare.
No change I noticed in Helheim or Muspelheim either. Now that I think of it. The more primordial realms might be less susceptible.
How do you suppose Jotunheim is faring?
How would I know?
Just training your powers of speculation.
I don't know. If nobody's there to see, does it really matter?
As our souls transformed, our minds remained, until those two perverted became.
I wanted to tell you. I read something in Odin's library about what Gjallarhorn is supposed to do. If blown by a god, it sounds through all the realms and harmonizes the space between them. Blow it somewhere like Tyr's temple, and it would be like opening up all the realm travel towers at once.
It's quite a vulnerability. Wonder why he didn't just destroy it.
Some artifacts defy destruction.
Well, we should make Freya aware of this.
Good.
You arrived, just in time as well.
Speak.
The tree has become rather overgrown. And if it grows too wildly, the branches risk getting too heavy and falling, which is not ideal considering they hold all the realms.
I am no gardener.
What an absolute shock. No, I do not require any horticultural skills from you, but I would ask that you keep an eye open for the stags of the four seasons. They normally graze upon the tree and keep it tidy. Unfortunately, Bitter decided it would be funny to trick Arrogant into releasing them. If you happen to find the stags during your travels, I would greatly appreciate assistance in bringing them home. I would have one of my spectral squirrels do it, but they, well, keep eating the feed I give them. Consequence of it being the most delicious food in all the 9 realms, I suppose.
We have seen these stags.
Great! Then all you need is some feed. Once you've found a stag, the feed should calm them down. Then one of my spectrals will guide them back here. And, don't eat the feed, please.
I will not.
Vigilus asked me if I was too chicken to release them. But I am in fact not chicken-like whatsoever. So as you can see, I had no choice.
Yes, of course. What else could you have done? While
As you
normally
asked.
this would be a harmless prank, Fimbulwinter prevented the stags from returning. This one's a strong personality. Good thing I've got experience with those.
Are the best. You've always been the best. Hey, tell her she's special. Oh, that.
Love.
What now?
The riddle. What gets bigger the more you take away? Love.
What kind of chub-buffling relationships you been in, Amir? That don't make any sense.
Agreed.
Oh, I won't be lectured on the nature of romance by the two of you duffers. Gets bigger the more you take away. Oh.
Well, she did the leading. I just tried to...
Enough.
Look at that. You really did it. How, in all the 9 realms, did you manage to kill Heimdall?
I knew our spear would do the trick. Well, happy Ragnarok, everybody! Let's drink.
Is it true? Heimdall's dead. I can't believe it. There's no stopping it now. Odin swore peace only so long as you spilled no more Aesir blood.
I refuse that deal.
Yet he honored it. But now...
But what? You and I know better than anyone that Odin's promises never last. We have the advantage now. It's time to bring him down.
No.
None of you understand what's coming. Odin's vengeance will be his only concern.
Not his only concern. The mask. Whatever knowledge it unlocks, that's what Odin wants more than anything. If I go back to Asgard,
Go
I can
back.
use...
Go back.
Look. If I can finish what I started there, awaken the mask, get answers. Maybe that's our way out of this. But I gotta go soon. Before they figure out what's happened.
Atreus, you are home. Do not ask me to put you at risk again.
He's at risk where he stands, Kratos. We all are.
Anything we do or don't do is dangerous right now. But Odin needs me. He trusts me. I'll be safe there. From a tactical perspective, am I wrong?
I don't much like it, but it is our best play. Dividing Odin's focus would buy us time.
And give us a pair of eyes in the enemy's inner sanctum.
But if there is truly a source of infinite knowledge, you can't let Odin have it.
Aye. And once he has what he needs from you...
Then I lose my leverage. I get it. I'll be smart. Father. I can do this.
Remember our promise.
You too.
I hope you know what you're doing.
I do too, Sin.
Well,
still want to hear how you did it.
You mean how we did it?
Ah, you heard me. And therein lies a tale.
Yeah, just put. Oh yeah. ठीक है, just put it. Yeah.
Atreus, listen. I can't let you go back without this.
A hammer?
Your key, please. You ever need a way out of a bad situation? Throw this down hard and say Wergi. One use only.
Wergi. Thanks, Sindri. Hope I don't need it.
Me too.
All right. Odin said Hugin would be waiting in the cabin. Mimir, anything else I should know about Odin? Maybe a weakness or something? Like if I flip up his eye patch, he'll disintegrate. Hi, lad. Wouldn't that be? Yeah, no. Sorry, Mimir. I can't do your accent. I'm on my own for this one. Here we go. Becky, Svanna, good girls. Is Fenrir around too? I haven't seen him. I wanted to let you both know that I might not be around for a while. I know you're gonna be fine, but don't worry if I'm not back. It's okay. No, really. It's okay. It'll be okay. I love you too. Ben? You made it back! Hey.
This is your wolf?
Ah! Stop doing that.
Oh, were you having a moment? It sort of looked like you were having a moment. I can go.
No. Sorry. This is Fenrir. It's okay, Ben. She's,
So I was right about your knife.
Huh?
I'm glad you found a place for his soul.
Me too. Hey, how'd you find me here? Loki? This is my marble.
And where are you heading off to?
Back to Asgard. Hey, I'm actually using him.
Uh-huh.
Angerboda, look. Once I see this through, I'm gonna know everything. How to save my father, how to stop Ragnarok, and maybe, hopefully, how to bring our people back.
Loki, those are all very noble intentions. But he's Odin.
You have faith in me, right?
Of course I do. I just hope the story you're writing for yourself is the one that you truly want.
Would you take care of Fen while I'm away?
I'll take good care of him. Won't I, boy? Be careful, Loki.
Okay. Alright. I just gotta help Odin complete the mask. But also make sure he doesn't get any answers from it. Easy, right? He's probably in his study.
If he had nothing to do with it, then why isn't he here?
Just because someone isn't here to defend themselves doesn't mean they're guilty. What kind of messed up logic?
Heimdall's dead. Suddenly this boy, who you won't stop hanging around, is nowhere to be seen?
He's literally working with Grandfather!
Oh. Well, that puts me so much more at ease.
What I'm saying is that maybe you wouldn't feel so weird about it if you said more than a cold hello to him.
Forseti's investigating, so the truth will come out soon enough.
I hope it does. You'd better go.
Okay. Panic does nothing. Harness it.
Heimdall's dead. Happen to know something about that? Anything?
Well, I mean... everyone hated him.
Sure, sure. But have you seen anything? Something noteworthy?
I mean... you know, he did sock through it pretty hard while we were out. Maybe someone found out? Got even? I don't know.
Are you suggesting my son had something to do with this?
I don't know. Honest.
Well, I had to ask. Never believed you had anything to do with this. I'm glad you're back.
So, I figured out what went wrong. I mistranslated a word here.
Did you now?
I thought it said beyond the cry of cold breath, but it actually reads the cry of first breath.
Well, that's somewhere else entirely. I know where that is. Young man, you've done it again. Go. Take the mask, take the sword, take the bird. Find Thor. We're going to Niflheim.
Missed you too. Hey, Ingrid, you wouldn't happen to know where Thor is? Through? Sorry, Allfather said I'm supposed to head to Niflheim with your dad. I haven't seen him around, and I was wondering if you had any idea where he could be.
He wasn't with Grandfather?
No.
I think I know where he might be. Follow me.
I, also wanted to talk to you about Heimdall.
Don't. Not here.
You're right. Later. Back in Helheim, I told you I'd help your mom understand how much becoming a Valkyrie meant to you. I wanted to, let you know that I meant it.
You didn't. And you're still alive?
I haven't yet, but I will. As soon as I come back.
There'll be plenty of time to get under her skin later. Thanks, Loki. Weapons aren't allowed inside. We'll have to check them.
Why?
Just do it. Come on. This way.
Oh.
Come on. They're not gonna let you in otherwise. Look around. He'll be here.
Thrud, I'm...
It's fine.
Hey, Thor. Seems like it might be a bad time, so... If you need a moment, I totally understand. No rush, but...
Right where I thought you'd be.
To be here. You shouldn't be here. You shouldn't have brought her here.
What are you doing?
Relaxing.
Did I say no rush? I meant we should get going, right? We don't want to keep the Allfather...
Quiet!
He's right. You should get going. Dad? Don't do this.
It's already done. Let it be known, the God of Thunder is good for two things. Killing giants and pissing me! Any man who disagrees will greet Mjolnir with his face.
This isn't you.
Thor... Hugin is waiting outside. Please, let's just...
I said, quiet, boy.
My name is... What? No, Oh, come on! No, I swear that really wasn't... That's enough!
Oh, how I've missed this! And he's still got it.
could be helping more, don't you think? You could end
Thinking too much.
Seriously?
Come here.
Damn it! The door's right there!
You could be helping more, don't you think? You could end
Thinking too much.
Seriously?
Come here.
Bro.